Teacher talking sports, what it does, what it do, how we live in college football. Regular season is over. We are entering conference championships, a couple on Friday, most of them coming on Saturday. Realistically, there is, I guess, 8 teams that still have a possibility at the college football playoff, and 7 of them will be playing either Friday or Saturday. So let's take a look at the conference championship schedule. Then I'll go over the lines according to DraftKings Sportsbook. But let's take a look. So Friday we have 2 conference championship games. Conference USA, New Mexico State at Liberty. At 7 p.m. Eastern Time, CBS Sports Network. Liberty going for an undefeated season, 12-0 regular season. Number 6 Oregon versus number 4 Washington. Of course, these rankings may change. Washington will likely move up a spot, as will Oregon with the loss by Ohio State. Man, one of the best games of the season about a month ago. Since that game, Oregon has looked like one of the best teams in the nation. Washington has barely been squeaking by with wins, but they've still got a 0 in the loss column. This game will take place 8 p.m. Eastern Time, ABC. Huge game. The Big 12 Championship, Oklahoma State versus Texas, 12 p.m. Eastern Time on ABC Saturday. MAC Championship, Miami of Ohio versus Toledo, 12 p.m. Eastern, ESPN. Mountain West Championship. You may wonder, the regular season's over. Why don't they know the teams yet? Well, they're going to go to computer rankings, and sometime today they're going to announce who will be playing in a Mountain West game. That's at 3 p.m. Eastern Time, Fox. American Championship game, SMU, Tulane, 4 p.m. Eastern Time, ABC. Tulane has an opportunity to maybe go to a New Year's Six bowl game. SEC Championship game, number 1 Georgia going for their 3rd straight national championship versus Alabama, 4 p.m. Eastern Time, CBS. Sun Belt Championship, Appalachian State, Troy, 4 p.m. Eastern Time, ESPN. The SWAC Championship game, Prairie View A&M at Florida A&M, 4 p.m. Eastern Time, ESPN2. ACC Championship, Louisville. Man, great season for Louisville, but 2 bad losses. First Pitt, then Kentucky yesterday versus Florida State. First game without Jordan Travis saw them able to defeat Florida in what was a very close game for the most part. And a Big Ten championship game, man, what's that over-under going to be? I'll tell you shortly. Iowa versus Michigan. We know some of these Iowa games have had over-unders under 30 points. So let's take a look at the lines now. These are according to DraftKings Sportsbook. So I'll do the games that are meaningful for the college football playoff. So our Pac-12 championship, number 6 Oregon, number 4 Washington against. Again, these rankings will change. Oregon favorite by 9 points. That's kind of a high spread, but I understand because Oregon has been playing incredible of late, but Washington did defeat Oregon earlier in the season. Our Big 12 championship sees Oklahoma State underdog by 11.5 to Texas. Ollie Gordon III, another incredible game for Oklahoma State. Texas still has an opportunity at the college football playoff. Of course, would need to win this game. SEC championship. Excuse me, I meant Ollie Gordon the second. I think I said the third. But SEC championship. Number 1 Georgia, favorite by 5 against Alabama. Georgia, again, looking for the 3rd straight national championship. Alabama absolutely needs to win this game to have a chance at the college football playoff. Michigan, favorite by 22.5 versus Iowa. Iowa has been finding the craziest ways to win games. Sometimes it'll be like 10-7, 13-10. The over-under, very high for an Iowa game, 35 points, but you figure with that 22.5 point spread, they're predicting like a 28-7 or 26-9 win for Michigan. I think that spread might be a little high, but Louisville is underdog by 5.5 to Florida State. Of course, Florida State without Jordan Travis, 1-0. Need this game to make the college football playoff. I don't think they have much of a chance to make it if they don't. So, as I mentioned, 8 teams have a chance. The 4 undefeated teams: Georgia, Michigan, Washington, and Florida State. And then 4 1-loss teams: Oregon, Texas, Alabama, and Ohio State. Ohio State, I did not name, and they are going to need a lot of help. Um, I don't work for the college football, playoff contingent that picked the 4 teams. It's just going to take a real lot of help. You figure even if Michigan loses to Iowa, not likely, but if it happens, would Ohio State jump Michigan when Ohio State has already lost to Michigan? If Georgia loses to Alabama, would Ohio State jump Georgia? I'm not sure about that. They would jump Alabama. I don't know if Alabama will be ranked over them, but they'll be ahead of Alabama if Alabama were to lose. They need Texas to lose the Big 12 championship to Oklahoma State. Oregon, Washington, I'm not sure who they should root for. You figure if Oregon wins, they'll probably be in because they would jump Washington. Texas, not really a guarantee to be in if they win. Alabama, that's a tough one. If Alabama beats Georgia, would both SEC teams make it? You figure Alabama would be ranked higher than Georgia. They did not play each other in the regular season. But if they win the SEC championship over them, you figure they might be ranked ahead of them. Man, so many questions. And even though it's mostly been status quo, where the high ranked teams have been winning a lot this season, still an entertaining conference championship weekend because there's still a lot we don't know. Of course, if Georgia, Michigan, Washington, and Florida State all win on Friday/Saturday, they will be the 4 teams playing in the playoff. But the odds of that happening probably aren't that high. Let me know in the comments who you expect to win these conference championship games, who you'd like to see in the playoff. Does Ohio State have any chance of getting in without making their conference championship game? Again, let me know in the comments. Anyhow, don't forget to subscribe. Tell a friend to tell a friend to tell a friend to subscribe. Like the video, share the video, hit the bell for notifications. I'm out.